I thought I would hop on here and do a fun little pattern today. I have seen this one go around quite a bit. When it first came out, I thought it was so super cute, and I'm excited that I finally sewed one up. Look at that. Isn't that cute? It's called the Hydro Pouch from Sweet Adeline Stitches, and it is just adorable. I made this one for Missy. It's got this little creepy it hand from Zorel. Do you see that? Missy likes creepy stuff, and she likes black and white. So this one's for her. It's very simple. You can add to it if you want to. It's just bound. It's just a big open pouch. I've seen people put a slip pocket on the outside. I've seen people put a slip pocket on the inside. Either way, I've seen this done with clear vinyl, which is adorable. So there are a couple different variations that you can do with this. Okay, yay. All right, we're getting people on here. So one thing about this is she says a cinch strap. You use, and I was like, what's a cinch strap? I don't have a cinch strap. Basically Velcro, right? And so I had elastic and I had Velcro, but I didn't have them together. So I kind of made my own, right? I had this Velcro. Is not the prettiest thing, but you can't really see it when it's on. Velcro things onto a piece of elastic. So this is just 1.5 inch elastic. So I'm using a bigger, I like to use a pattern, but I did a rectangle ring because I feel like it fit just better there. And yeah, I mean, like that on your bag. It's really cute. I stitched Velcro onto some webbing. Yeah, that would work too, Robert. We could just use, well, maybe I'll just do webbing this time. Maybe I'll just do webbing. That's a good idea. I guess it doesn't have to be elastic. It just makes it super stretchy and able to fit on. Do webbing instead. That's a good idea, Robert. All right, so let's make another one of these adorable pouches. Cindy, it was a big fail. Aw, shoot. Well, let's see if we can get it better. Hi from Helena. Hi, Carol. Yeah, I suppose you could just use webbing too. I like that I can make it pretty tight with the elastic, but it's up to you. Let's try webbing. Let's do it. So I'll cut this out instead, and it'll match my other piece there. And we'll try it. All right, so I'm going to start. I'm going to be changing my thread halfway through because I'm going to use black to sew on the Velcro first because I want the black thread to match the webbing. It doesn't necessarily need to match the Velcro part. And we'll start making this. Well, Jadira, you can watch this and maybe make a decision. Hello, Joni. Okay. I need to get my water bottle real quick somewhere around here. Because that one's just a little pouch. And we'll get started. There we go. Okay, much better. So I have 2 pieces of Velcro. So this is one side of it. And this is the other. I did about a 3.5 inch strip of this one. And about a 5-inch strip of this one. And I'm going to put it on each side of my webbing. And then we're going to go from there. So I'm going to aim you down and we'll start sewing. Yay! Here we go. Let's see, is that a view? I think so. Good, good. All right, I need some double-sided tape here. I'm just going to tape it in place and stitch it down. Hi, Jacqueline. I'm just gonna center it. I'm not going to put it all the way on the end because you're not gonna need to stretch it all the way to the end, I don't think. I'm gonna keep it out of my seam allowance just a little bit. How far did I do on this one? Yeah. and down. And then this one, I'll take it all the way to the end. This probably doesn't even need to be this long. I could trim this down. I'm gonna take an inch off of this. That's probably better. All right, and then I'm gonna take this one. Yeah, I've seen it with clear and with jelly, and it is adorable with both of those. I've seen a couple people do that. So, all right, I'm just going to stitch those two pieces down. I didn't cut that as straight as I wanted to. I think I'll go back and trim that down just a tiny bit. Hi Muriel, hello again. I've just been playing in my sewing room all day. It's been nice. All right. Now, my first one, I did a double row of stitching. I don't know if that's really necessary. I don't think it is. I was being extra cautious. I'm going to trim this off a little more even. There we go. I am on this one though going to put just a tiny little strap end right here because I didn't like how it's just raw. So I am going to do a little strap end with the Luxe nylon that I'm using on this bag. Hi Jane. Hi Leslie, you're always in the car. You and Annette. Just left Tandy Leather, huh? Hope you found some good stuff. All right, here we go. The gusset around the zipper. So I'll show you how I did mine. I made my binding, because this is a bound bag, around my zipper skinnier than an inch, so it stays out of my zipper pull. That part's always a little tough. I agree. All right, I'm just going to sandwich this on right there, and we're gonna sew that on the end. I just think it'll look a little nicer, you know, when it's like that, to have a little end piece on it. Not necessary, you don't have to do this. I just thought it would look a little bit cuter if I did it this way. All right, here we go. Awesome. So that's all I did on that. All right, now I'm going to sew on the other side. Same thing, I'm just doing it 1/8 of an inch from the edges and around. Okay, done. Hi, Sandra. Welcome. Welcome. First live. That's awesome. All right, so that's all I did for this strap around my thing. So it's going to go around my water bottle and it's going to connect. Ooh, this is sticky Velcro. That's good. Like that, okay? All right, I'm going to set that aside. So like I said, I'm using a rectangle ring instead of a D ring. And I'm just going to put my webbing. It's just a little strap of webbing there on that. And I'm just going to baste that closed. And then I'm going to switch my thread real quick because my materials aren't really gonna go great with black. I just needed to do this first part with it. Actually, I wonder, let me sew on my tag with the black though before I switch it to purple. All right, so these are the materials I'm using right here. Let me get them out and show you guys. I've got Wonderground bonded nylon for my outside pieces. Simple pattern. It's just got 2 exterior, and then you have your gusset and your zipper. And then 2 interior gusset and zipper. Again, you can add a slip pocket to the outside if you want to. Elastic, however you want to do that. All right, I'm going to put on my name tag real quick before I switch to purple thread. And let's see, a bit more up from the bottom than that. Maybe about 1.5 inches up, looks good. Let's see here, about right there. Right there. Beautiful. All right, I'm gonna sew that on. That's good. Awesome. All right, so there is my little name tag. Got all those done. I don't know how much I'll follow the pattern exactly, but okay, here we go. I will do my darndest. So you want to put your front and your lining pieces together because this is a bound pattern. All right, so I'm just going to put some double-sided tape along this to kind of hold it in place. And I know if there's a right or wrong side to it. They both look nice, so I never know. I just choose one and go for it. Hello from Puerto Rico. Welcome. All right, so I'm just gonna put the base, the 2 pieces together. Let's baste. You've made over 100 now. That's just a second. My image, hopefully I am connected to the internet. All right. Is it blurry for you guys? I feel like it's a little blurry today. Hopefully your picture is okay. I'm gonna check something on my settings here. It might just be my quality. Let's try that. I keep freezing. Do I keep freezing for everybody? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know, guys. I don't know if it's my internet connection or what. Hopefully we'll be okay. There are days where my internet just does not seem to want to work for me. Oh, you know what? I ran out of bobbin. now's a good time to change my thread anyways. I'm gonna change it to purple real quick. Okay. Here we go. We're gonna use some Purple Rain. Let's do it. Okay, I don't know. I mean, middle of the day, you would think the internet wouldn't be that bad, but sometimes it is. Hi, Valley. Let me just change this. Got my purple. It doesn't match exactly, but I feel like it'll be a good contrast. This is kind of an odd purple color I'm using. I don't have an exact match, and that's okay. We'll go for close enough. All right. All right, there we go. Well, come on, needle. The one time I can't thread it. Go. And there it goes. There we go. All right, so let's see. Let me readjust real quick. Okay, let's finish basting this. Beautiful. All right, and then I'm going to do the same thing to my back two exterior and lining pieces. Which side did I end up using? That side. Okay. Hello, Dana. It's better? Good. It might just be one of those internet days, guys. We'll see. I even upgraded my internet recently, and I swear it's just a lie. They tell you it's an upgrade, but I don't think it is. I still have all the same issues I did before. I don't know. Hi, Sandra. Hi from the Netherlands. All right, let's put these two together. All right, and then I'm gonna baste these two, and then we will baste on our strap pieces onto the back. There we are. All right, so you definitely want to clip your top and bottom centers on these main panel pieces. You need that on there. Okay. Top and bottom. And then you want to place your strap pieces evenly. I'm going to do it a little bit differently since I'm doing a 1.5 inch connector. My measurement is going to be 1/4 inch shorter than what she does in the pattern. And there. Okay. Beautiful. So I want to put my connector on this side here. I'm just going to line it with that line that I did. And I'm going to baste that. Hi, Brenda. Hi, Sylvia. Andrea, hello. Hi, Wendy. Okay, so now my other piece I want going this side, and I want the strap in that I put on to be on this. So it's gonna go through this ring and around my water bottle. So you just wanna make sure the two are even, basically. Okay. Let's baste this on. Hi, Katie. Long Island. Thank you. All right, so that is my back of my panel. Got my strap going around it there. Okay, so we're gonna work on our zipper panel and our gusset real quick. Okay, so here's my zipper tape. I need to cut it down. I haven't done that yet. So let me cut my zipper tape down a little bit. Awesome. Don't forget to melt your edges. Brenda, loving your fabric choices. Thank you. I thought this plaid looked super cute, especially if it's gonna be, so this is my daughter's water bottle. This is for Missy, so this won't be on there, but won't that be cute on this pink cup? I think it's gonna be adorable. All right, I need to get another. My throat's dry today. Hi, Cheryl. It's like a baby math pack. Jadira is totally like a baby math pack. All right, so these two smaller pieces are gonna go along my zipper. All right, I'm not gonna put my zipper pull on until after I put on my zipper panel pieces. You can totally do it before though, it's up to you. All right, I'm gonna baste my exterior right sides together first, and then I will add my lining at the full seam allowance. Maybe, come on. It wants to move on me. There we go, come on. So I have a fun story for you all today. My Marley May story of the morning. She has this little area in my outside shipping area that she lays where Oakley can't really get to with her. It's like under a shelf. And I saw her under there, and Oakley was trying really hard to get to her. And I looked at Marley May, and there looked like there was either a stick or like a string hanging out of her mouth. And I'm like, what is she chewing on? And so I pulled her out of there. And I go to open her mouth and pull out what she was chewing on. It was a dead mouse. It was a dead mouse. I pulled it out. I threw it on the ground. I was screaming, and then Missy was screaming. It was the most disgusting. Animals are so gross. Most disgusting thing ever. I had to pick up the mouse and throw it away. It was so gross. Yeah. Missy's all, I don't do dead things. And I said, I don't do dead things either. Yeah, so there's that. She found it outside, I'm guessing. I sure hope so. Ooh, gross. So gross, guys. So gross. Ay, ay, ay. These animals. And she sleeps in my bed. Ugh, so gross. Oh. Yeah, at least, I mean, I'm pretty sure it was a dead mouse outside. We have little bait traps outside. Because we're back up to open space, my backyard, so we get lots of little critters out there. It was just really disgusting. It woke us both up. Do you kiss your mom with that Marley mouth? Yeah, for real. At least she didn't take it to bed with her. For reals. I deal with that at the shop I work out. They have outdoor cat and he brings gifts to us. Oh, Jackie's so gross. I know cats do that all the time, but I've never had, ugh, I've never had a dog do that to me. It was so gross. Oh, Wendy, I woke up to the sound of our cat crunching on a mouse when I realized that he was eating. He was down to the tail. Oh, that's so gross. Oh man. And we love these animals. Oh gosh. Oh my goodness. What's and while she was on Hello Boss, what's that? And she brought me one. Oh gosh, it was so gross, guys. If that would have been on camera, it would have been really funny. All right, so I'm pulling them both right side out and top stitching. Sorry, let me pull the camera just in a little bit more. There we go. I know. It's better than finding it in my bed. So true, guys, so true. I think I would have to burn my mattress. Blech. Bird. Oh, okay. Cheryl, I'm like, what's that? All right, so I'm going to top stitch this and then I'm going to baste it the rest of the way together. Hi Jose from the Netherlands. Welcome. Why is that one way shorter? I must have not pulled it as tight as I needed to. All right. That should be good. That'll make up for in the seam allowance, so I should be okay. I must have not pulled it tight enough while I was top stitching it. Okay, let's add our zipper pull on. Here we go. Rebecca, I love the sound of Kasai's machine. It's so relaxing. I love coming in here and sewing too when I've had a hard day. It relaxes me. Come on, zipper. Nope. Not quite. There we go. So now we need to attach the bottom part of this gusset. So I want to baste my exterior on first, and then I will sew the lining on at my full seam allowance, and we're going to make a circle with this. Yeah, I don't know about you guys, but we've just had lots of critters and spiders and bugs this year for some reason. It's been more than usual. All right. And, you know, of course, it's the first year. I have to take care of everything, so bleh, gross. And then we want to sew that at our full seam allowance there. And then flip it both out and top stitch. My Chuki is my BFF. I talk to her and she talks back. That's cute. Ooh, Jadira, you woke up to a spider on your arm? Yuck. Sylvia, my machine relaxes me. Oh, Kasai's machine relaxes me. My machine, not so much. I'm still working on getting better. Sometimes that's the way it goes. All right, so now that that's attached, I want to take the other side and bring it up. We're making a full circle. I'm going to baste this first. This is my exterior, and then I'll bring the lining up. Maybe it's the weather change. It's been like that all summer, Annette. It's just been a buggy, insecty year. I don't know. My Juki is male and his name is Stan. I like that, Wendy. I don't really have a name for my Juki. I tried naming it. It's a girl. It's a she. I call it she, but I do not know what her name is. I just don't have a name for her. All right. Full seam allowance here. My Juki is male and his name is Mr. Juki. All right, so now I have a full circle, but I want to top stitch this other end here that I just sewed on. So I'm going to top stitch that first, and then I'm going to baste all the pieces together. There we go. So now I want to baste these together. Hi, Sheila. It's evening for you, huh? It is. What is it? 2 p.m. in the afternoon for me here. My son has a flag football game tonight. He had one yesterday and he got 2 touchdowns. It was so fun to watch. I love watching my kids play sports. It's one of my favorite things. Hi, Terry. This is similar to the Louis construction. Yes, it's a bound bag. So yes, it's very similar. You could probably do it with birthing as well. If you're totally against binding the bag, that's probably an option. Apparently May just made the funniest noise. She's probably dreaming of dead mice. All right, I'm going to baste these together. Oh, so intense. Essentials. Your instructions were spot on. I made 6 Louis for Christmas presents. That's awesome. My cellrite is Angela. My Juki is Beth Dutton. She gets things done. Joe. I like that. I'll bet she does. That's funny. Truly a mini sling for your cup. Yeah, it is. It's kind of freaking adorable too. I really like it. All right. I'm like, is Oakley outside making that noise? I think Oakley's outside my door making a little whining noise. All right. I am going to go like this and line up my seam there and clip my centers. So I want my center up here. And I want my center over here. Marley May, you okay over there? What you dreaming about? I spent my day making 3 quartz pouches. Oh, yay. I just finished my 3rd one. I have a set of 3 as well to send to my swap person. All right, did not cut my centers on this. Let's cut my centers here. You don't really have markings for your side on the placement for this little gusset, just your top and bottom, but the side kind of just falls in really nicely, so you don't have to worry too much. Okay, we're ready to assemble it. That's how quick we're going. I do have some strips of Luxe nylon. I did it just a little less than a 1/2 inch wide. It's like 7/8, so I can make sure it doesn't get in the way of my zipper opening here. Okay, so we'll be using that. And these are about, these are about 24 inches long for the binding strips. All right, Sylvia, it should be Sally the Sailrite. Hey, that's pretty cute. All right, so let's go. I'm gonna do my front panel first. So this is my front. I'm going to have this face up. I'm gonna turn my zipper panel inside out. I am going to do it along the zipper part along my front panel. So I'm gonna take it and match my top and bottom centers first, and then I'll ease the rest into the seams. Here's my top, so here's my bottom right there. Awesome. Hi, Kay, welcome. All right. Cute. So now I'm just gonna kind of work on my corners and ease the rest in. I am gonna clip along my curve here at the bottoms, but I'm not clipping into my zipper along the top. All right, so I'm gonna get the rest of this to fit in there. Here we go. So I like to do all my curves first, like that, and then I will fit this in here, and then you can kind of adjust from there. It fits pretty nicely onto this pattern. You don't have to adjust too much. I have two vintage industrials. One is the Beastie and the other is Ziggy. That's cute. All right, and then I'm going to kind of fit this one in. And then I'm going to come along the top. Make sure your zipper is open when you are doing this step. You definitely want that to be open. Hopefully the mouse wasn't poisoned. I mean, hopefully not. I don't think she got very far. I think she just had it sitting in her mouth, hopefully. Yeah. I'll keep an eye on Miss Marley May. All right, and then the rest should kind of just fit in there. And if you need to adjust it a little bit, you can, but it fits pretty nice. Look at that. I didn't have to fight much with it. All right. Okay, let's do this side and get this in there. What did Jadira say? When I first got my industrial, I would curse quite a bit. Then after a loved, asked my kids to help me name it, and my son said I thought name it Ocean. That's funny. That's funny. All right. I just need to adjust right down here a tiny bit. And I think we're there. Listen, look how many clips I put on there. Don't be afraid to clip the crap out of that, okay? Clip the crap out of it. That could be a sticker too. Everything could be a sticker. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and sew this on at a 1/4 inch seam allowance. And a stiletto or some kind of pointy tool is your friend on something like this. I know, you probably don't need this many clips, but why not, right? Clip it like you mean it. I like that. I was talking to my sister right before this video, and she's like, my thumb is feeling better. I could probably sew something with you. I'm all, Susan, we are not sewing anything until your thumb is fully healed. She's got 4 stitches in it. And she's gonna try and do way too much too soon because that's how we function. All right, and then when you get right here, you're probably gonna have to move your zipper a little bit. That would make a great doggy treat bag. Yes, I think I saw somebody do a doggy treat bag with this, but maybe not. That is a great idea. This would make a great doggy treat bag. Mm-hmm. All right, there's my first round all sewn on. It looks good. All right, so now I'm gonna add my binding to that. So here is my binding. I'm just gonna, I like to pre-fold it, and then it kind of gives me a good crease for when I actually attach it to my bag. And I'm also going to just run my lighter along the edges of this so it seals it. It tends to just fray the tiniest bit, and if you do this, it'll seal that up. I love when gussets play nice. Me too, Mary. Me too. Yeah, when your gusset fits just right and it goes on just right, it's a good feeling. Okay, well, let's do it. Your color combos are amazing. Thank you. My binding is 7/8 wide, so it's just shorter of the inch because I really don't want it to get in the way of my zipping open and close because I'm binding along my zipper, which I don't love to do, but it's what we're gonna do on this bag. I did a 3/4 inch strip on the first one I did, and it was almost too little. So this one is a 7/8. Okay. What is your next sewing the States? I am not, we don't have another one planned yet. I think I'm done for this year. My last trip is California, and I've already done a sewing the state in California. So I'm just going for the Sew Haunted retreat that Zorella's putting on. If you guys haven't heard of it, it should be super fun. It's in Napa Valley this year. It's their first year doing it. I'm really excited. I think it's going to be a fun event. But yeah, so we don't have another one planned yet. We have lots of amazing ideas for next year. A couple of road trips, do a couple states at a time, but we will definitely be making announcements when that gets planned, for sure. I haven't tried, Fabric Therapy has a self-adhesive binding. I haven't tried that yet. I really keep meaning to get some of that to try it. I feel like it would make this process a lot easier. I don't know if the sticky part on it gets stuck in your needle or not, but I really do want to try that stuff next time. Hello, hello. Does WPC have a bias? No, it does not have a bias. So when you go over these corners, you kind of have to pull it a little bit, and it might have a couple of wrinkles, and you just need to be okay with that. You could always make actual bias tape for this part, but I am just choosing to match my purple Luxe. There we go. First side on there. That's what kills my thumb, I think. Here we go. Catch that little piece. All right, here we go. Do you find the small bags harder than the big bags? Sometimes. Sometimes the smaller spaces to sew are a little bit more tricky, yes. All right, so I want to flip it over and make sure I caught, this edge and this edge. So I'm going to go from the other side and just kind of give it, this is why it's good to match your thread color to your binding. No, get that back out. Make sure you're not going over your zipper there. I want to make sure I get this edge of the binding there. And I'm gonna go, yeah, these corners were kind of tricky. That's okay. We're gonna go from this side and make sure that we get them. I'm just gonna come over to the other side here. Right here. Done, done, done with one side. Looks good. All right. Beautiful. I'm going to make sure my zipper is good and there's no binding in the way. It looks good. Not going to get caught on anything. Nope. All right. So there is my first side. All right. Now you want to do the same exact thing on the back side of it. Hi, Dalva. When is that new thread coming? It is on the way to me. The tracking on the thread kind of stinks because it doesn't really show it's here until like the day of. So all of a sudden it's here and we're like, oh, here's the thread. So I don't really have an updated date except to say that it's going to be here soon. Sorry. All right. So now I just kind of put a clip to get my webbing out of the way and I'm going to put it right sides together. And now we're going to repeat the same steps we did on that front panel. So I'm going to match my back, top center, bottom center, and then ease in my corners. You're not scared of binding and piping anymore. I'm so glad, Dina. Very happy to hear that. All right, here's the bottom. Dina, I did my second map pack at 120 and did the best binding ever. I'm taking an upholstery class at the local community college. For the past month, I've been doing piping and upholstering a chair. That's really cool. How fun. I like that. All right, I am going to put some clips into my curves here, just so it lays nice. And now I can do it up here because there's no zipper that I'm sewing along, so I can clip my corners. right, here we go. Let's fit this in there. Ouch. Every time. At least a couple clips break. Kind of hurts. You're right there, Marley May. Josie, I like binding better than birthing. A bag, yeah. I think it's about a 50-50 for most people. Depends on, for me, it depends on the bag. All right, we're about there. We're gonna go ahead and sew this on. And then we'll bind it. Here we go. So I like to sew gusset side up like this for this method. And here we go. And on this side, you don't have to worry about moving your zipper out of the way. But you do need to be able to kind of just work with your material to get it to lay nice as you go around. Again, a stiletto is like your best friend when you're doing something like this because you can push and hold it where you need it and all that kind of good stuff. The first bag I made, I didn't know about clips, and since I used denim and cotton, I used pens. I was scratched all over my arms. Oh no, that is no good. Yes, clips are your best friend in bag making. That is, I didn't know about clips and still until I started making bags either. Hi, Daryl. right. Let's bind this and then we are done. How about that? How about that? Okay. Let's bind this little baby. All right, let me just mount my little edges real quick here. Seal them up. The regular Luxe does not really fray as much, but it does just the tiniest bit, like little fuzzies. All right. Hey, there's the designer, Sweet Adeline Stitches. This is her pattern, guys. Welcome. We are almost done with your cute little design. It is such a fun bag. The light Luxe is a shred monster. Yes, it is. It is not my favorite to use. Regular is amazing. All right, let's do this. Okay. Zoop. Hi, Joanne from Scotland. Welcome. Hi, Susan. Sister. Hi, Yvette. Just got out of work in New York City. Whew, no worries. No worries. We are at the end. This is a fun little sew, though. I'm loving it. I feel like I just needed something fun and easy today, and this was the winner for sure. Don't be afraid to use all the clips, guys. Use it all. Kind of helps a ton. All right, here we go. Around this curve. I'm gonna go, Susan had the idea that I should like heat my hands before I sew and then ice after or something like that. I will probably do something to that degree after this. Susan, I was telling them how crazy you were saying you could already sew again. And I told them that you should not sew again because your thumb needs to heal all the way. Oh, goodness. Yeah, it's about 2:30 here. I have just enough time to take a little nap before I go to football. All right, I'm gonna just trim this side off here. Ooh, Beth, making homemade bread. Can you bring me some? I want some homemade bread. I haven't made that in a while. I used to make homemade rolls all the time. We always end up talking about food on my lives. That seems to be the trend. I'm not hungry though, I just ate. What's the weather like here today? It is very gorgeous and nice. I went to sit out on my back patio and I was actually hot. I woke up cold this morning, so I put on this long sleeve shirt, but it's actually pretty warm. I'm gonna have to change before I go watch Marcus play. All right, I think we're there. Let's do it. Susan and I both make amazing rolls. Hi from England. Thank you, Amanda. I just had Greek food delivery. It's 9:30 p.m. in London. Wow. That's awesome. All right, here we go. I was saying I could if you want me to. Susan, you should not. No. You are not sewing until those stitches are totally healed. We need you all in one piece, please. Oh, this doesn't look the best right here. Shoot. That's okay. It's okay, guys. It's okay. This purple thread actually ended up going pretty well with this Luxe nylon. It looks great. It's the perfect contrast. I want to make one of these with clear vinyl now. I think the clear vinyl would look super awesome with some jelly. I want to do it. Oh, come on, clip. The only really hard part on, I would guess on your domestic machine, I think for this pattern, is around the connector. Like, because I'm using the webbing, so it's kind of thick right there. So just, you know, if you're sewing on a domestic, just keep that in mind. Other than that, you should be good to go. Come on, get out of my way. All right, I'm gonna look at the other side and see what I did. Zoop. How'd I do? Ooh, I got it all this time. I don't have to go over. All right, you guys ready for the big reveal? Are we ready? Yes, Sylvia, I've seen it done in clear vinyl and it's absolutely adorable. Okay, so this was my original one. I'm gonna take this off so we can put on this other one that I did. For me, I placed the webbing slightly lower under the side seam to help the bulk. Oh yeah, you could do that. You could do that. All right, here we go. I just told my husband I was thinking about an industrial and he just laughed. Rude. He's supposed to say, you got it, honey. Whatever you need. Siah says you need one. All right, you guys, this is pretty stinking cute. Get my edges out here. Oh, my hands are like, I'm done. Let me get my chapstick. Push out these binding edges. That's adorable. I will tell him you said so. Thanks. Don't tell him where I live, though. He's going to be like, who? All right. We ready? Look how adorable. All right, let's put it on the Stanley, Mr. Stanley. This is my 17-year-old Stanley. Annabelle. Uh-oh, see? I did it with the webbing, and it just doesn't stretch as much when I do the Velcro around the back, so maybe my Velcro placement needs to be just a little bit different on the next one. But, you guys, I mean, how cute is that? Oh, so yeah, I should have, since my first one was done with elastic, so it pulled a little tighter. With the webbing, I should have gone in some more with my Velcro. That's okay. I mean, that's just my second one that I've tried, but it still looks really cute. I love it. I love it so much. I'm gonna have to make one for myself now too, because I was gonna give this one to my daughter. That's it, guys. The Hydro Pouch, a super fun, cute little sew. Go check it out. I will have all of the links and things that we talked about down below in this description after the video is done. We don't really have those massive cups here. I think it's a big America thing. Yeah, Rebecca, I think it is too. This could go on anything though, not just a cup. I mean, any little pouch that you wanted to put on. It's just really cute. Can you move the Velcro? Yeah. I was just saying how I did this with webbing instead of elastic, because when I did it, I'll show you real quick. On my first one, this was done with elastic instead of webbing. And the Velcro was a good placement for that one. See, it was a good placement for the elastic one, but the webbing, I should have moved it up a little bit more. So cute. I love it. People have used it on their bike and arm when jogging. See, that's awesome. We were talking about how it could hold dog treats on a walk as well. Yeah. Lots of cute ideas. All right. Thank you guys for watching. Again, Hydro Pouch by Sweet Adeline Stitches. Go check her out. Go check out the pattern. And thanks for joining me. We'll talk to you all later. Bye.